Rabine Group is a group of companies that serve the facilities management industry locally and then across the country. We have about 450 team members in all of our companies. We've been recognized in the Chicagoland market for the fastest 50 companies in the last 4 years in a row. We're in the top 20 fastest growing companies in the Chicagoland market through recognized by Crain's magazine. Positivity was introduced almost a year ago. It's been an awesome addition to our business model. We really care about culture in our business. It means a lot. If we're going to continue to grow with great people, can't do it without great culture to a company of growth as we are, a company that wants to be the most innovative in their industry, a company that wants to lead, needs to invest in culture. Positivity has been one of the most beneficial investments we've made in culture. Return on culture compared to return on investment, if you don't have culture, I believe you don't have a company. If you don't have great culture, you don't have a great company. The time invested in positivity is paid back 4 or 5 times fold, at least through the resilience gained, through the creativity gained with their peers. Any positive habits need to be practiced consistently. Positivity gives our team members the ability to practice these habits over and over, and it becomes ingrained in them, and it creates a totally different environment for that team member and those around them in the long run. Positivity teaches skills that most people don't learn in a normal work environment. Those skills are invaluable. We go from executives to managers to anybody in our business that participated. We go at all levels with this, and if you have a leader in your business that doesn't communicate really well, it's a deficit to your business, in my opinion. So it's nice that it's not something that I or anybody else had to really lecture or mentor this person on. Basically, positivity did that for us, which is pretty cool. Positivity has definitely helped in enhancing creativity within our group of people that have taken. If we don't have creativity, we're not very good at innovation. If we can't think outside the box, we're going to be like everybody else in the businesses we focus on. With increased communication and increased collaboration, definitely we're an organization that has much better efficiencies in all the things we're trying to improve on. The skills they've learned in reducing stress through collaboration, in my opinion, has been one of the most valuable, if not the most valuable. Many people don't feel they can reach out across departments or within their department and collaborate. And I think that's an important part of any growth in a person, any organization. The people that have gone through positivity are collaborating more than ever, reaching out and communicating more than ever, and challenging those around them more than ever. Those are valuable tools in personal growth and organizational growth. It's been less than a year, so you wouldn't think you'd have too much to measure that by. But I'll tell you, we have a few instances, and one that comes to mind is a person that's invaluable to our business, that's in a role that's really invaluable, and they had an opportunity. A headhunter came to them and said, "Hey, I got a job for you," and it was about 35% more in income than our organization could pay them. Went to her superior, and the superior said, "Gosh, we can't afford to pay that in this position. That's eventually you could make that, but at this point we can't do it." That person then said, "Can I talk to the president of the company?" And they said, "No problem." They did that, and the president of the company interviewed this person as well. They were able to give her a small raise just because they did show through our measurements that this person improved drastically in the last year, more than a nominal raise. But that person stayed on board, and one of the reasons that person stayed on board was because our investment in culture. And one of the biggest investments in culture that we've had is positivity. Too often in the past, our business, as many organizations, invested in our top managers and our executives when it comes to culture and things like this. It's amazing how much stronger our organization has become and how much stronger it will become as we continue to invest at every level in culture. Positivity's structure in a confidential atmosphere is it's very important, and we're really excited that our team members have the ability to confidentially talk to somebody else outside the employee group, outside their family, to get feedback and collaborate on how to approach challenges. I think it's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I think somebody always needs somebody to talk to confidentially, and positivity has provided that for many people that probably don't get that very often. So one of the coolest things about positivity is these skills that they're learning at work through positivity, they're practicing at home. And the same things apply, whether it be in work environment or home environment. If you're good at collaborating, you're good at being creative in either environment, it's huge. If you're resilient in work or home environment, you're going to be that much more of a value at home as well, right? So it's pretty neat when you know you're affecting, hopefully in a positive way, their home environment as well as the work environment. Positivity program I would recommend to anybody. And I've recommended to many of my good friends today that are business leaders, and they're getting the same results, and they're excited about it as much as I am. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be able to recommend something that'll improve their culture as well as mine, and then after the fact, I'm saying, hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for the recommendation. That positivity is awesome.